You wanna get to another concept. You can find all the lessons on if the students perform. You have to have in the email password as provided by the administrator. When you have to select match from the check down, scroll down to basics math, and then click on new program lessons. There you can find the list of chapters to start with chapter ratio with vision and persons. The lessons we came to cover today are ratios, word problems, equivalent ratios, word problem, compare ratios, word problems. The less please make sure to do the next session you can complete all the practice questions and all the lessons. So please make sure you have the pencil so that you can present information as well. Let's start with the process. That is the show. And many from older people said they like shopping and people said they do not like shopping. What is the ratio of the people who not like shopping and the number of people who like shopping? They do not like shopping. They like shopping. And 15 said they do not like shopping. We do write what is the ratio of the number of people who do not like, 15 people do not like, the number of people who like the ratio. 15 people do not like, and we have done that the shopping. So please, let's just start with the text questions. Last week, testings ice cream sold for 4 Sundays with nuts and 6 Sundays without nuts. What is the ratio of the numbers of Sundays with nuts to the number of Sundays without nuts, which is the fair function? What is the ratio of the number of Sundays with nuts to the without nuts? 44 Sundays with nuts, so that is 44 the ratio 6. Option number 3 is the correct option, that is 44 ratio 6. Option number 3 is the correct option. There are 7 gold points and 4 silver points in Owen's point collection. What is the ratio of the number of silver points to the number of gold points? 24 points are similar and 7 points are good. That is 24 ratio 7. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 24 ratio 7. In a telephone poll, 2 people said they like shopping and 15 people said they do not like shopping. What is the ratio of the number of people who do not like shopping to the number of people who like shopping? So the people who do not like shopping with the people who like shopping. So that is 15 ratio 2 option number 2 is the correct option. That is 15 ratio 2 option number 2 is the correct option. There are 15 men and 21 women running a race. What is the ratio of the number of male runners to the number of female runners? So this is the correct option. That is 15 ratio 21. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 15 ratio 21. Option number 1 is the correct option. France burger place made 14 burgers with onions and only one burger without onions. What is the ratio of the number of burgers with onions to the number of burgers without onions? That is 14 ratio 21. Option number 3 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the rest of the session today. Let me just remember this. The next lesson is equivalent ratios. Let's just start with the lesson. Half this ratio is equivalent 1 ratio 3 and 3 ratio 18. So 1 over 3 and the over 8. Let's just cross multiply them. 18 times 1 equals 3 times 3. 18 times 1 is 3 and 3 times 3 is 9. So 18 is not equal. Let's just start with the test questions. Are these ratios equivalent? So 3 2 ratio 3 and 10 with 2 18. So that is 2 and 3 equals 10 over 18. Just cross multiply them 18 times 3 and 10 times 3. 18 times 2 is 36 and that is the good 30. So the correct option by here. The correct option is are these ratios equivalent? That is 1 by 4 is equal to 3 by 12. So just cross multiply them. 1 times 12 equals 4 times 3. So 12 is equal to 12. That is 12 is equal to 12. The correct option is this. Are these ratios equivalent? One by two and nine by yes, they are equivalent. The correct option is this. Option number one is the correct option. Are these ratios equivalent? One to three and three to two, so which is the correct option? Yes, yes, right. And now in the fractional form, that is 1 over 3 and 3 over 18. Now cross multiply them to simplify the equal two sides are equal. So, they are not equal. The correct option is no. The correct option is no. At these ratios equivalent here, so 8, so that is 2 out of 4, and 8 will be equivalent. So no, they are not equivalent. The correct option is option that is the correct option. Our these ratios equivalent 4 ratio 5 and 8 ratio 15. The correct option is the option of the ones incorrect. 1 by 5 and 3 by 15. So which is the correct option? Yes, they are equivalent option of the correct option. So by 4 and 14 by 16. The correct option is option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself for today. Let me just know. Lesson. The next lesson is acute ratios for problems. So let's just start with lesson. Now this ratio is equivalent to 6 voltmeters to 9 millimeters and 10 voltmeters to 15 millimeters. That is 6 by 9 is 10 by 15. So 6 over 9 equals 10 by 15. It's just cross multiplied and then 10 times 6 is coming to and 9 times 10 is 9. Both sides are exactly equal, so that means the fractions are equivalent. So the ratios are equivalent. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Are these ratios equivalent? That is 6 to 7 equal 5 to 11. That is 11 times 6 equals 7 times 5. That is 66 equals 35. They are not equal. The correct option is no. How these ratios equivalent? 9 large goes to 8 small girls. That is 9 to 8. 13 large goes to 13 to 3. So 29 times 20 and 13 times 8. 9 times 20 is 150 and 13 times 8 is 150. So now we are not equivalent. The correct option is the correct option is how this ratios equivalent. That is 6 whole meters to 9 meters and 10 whole meters to 15 meters. That is 6 to 9 and 10 to 15. So 6 times 15 is 9 and 10 times 9. So they are equal. The correct option is yes, they are equivalent. Are these ratios equivalent? 14 elementary school students to 8 middle class students, then 7 elementary school students to 4 middle school students. So middle school is That is 14 ratio 8, 7 ratio 2. 42 times 4 is 56, and 7 times 8 is 56. So yes, they are equivalent. The correct option is equivalent. Option number one is the option that is very good. Are these ratios equivalent? 15 cents per meter and 9 cents per liter, so which is the correct option. That is, yes, they are equivalent option. Number one is the correct option. Four objects every 1 month and 8 objects every 1 month. So which is the correct option? That is, yes, they are equivalent option. Number one is the correct option. Eight hot dogs to seven hamburgers and 16 hot dogs to 14 hamburgers. So which is the correct option? So I think yes, we are. Yes, we are equivalent. Okay, you can. Complete the lesson by yourself a little bit. Let me just next lesson. The next lesson is compare ratios, performance, so let's just type performance. I'm going to start with the test question. This is how did you do value yourself data? Last month, Molly spent 16 hours watching TV and 20 hours reading. The same Danny spent 8 hours watching TV, 10 hours reading. Who had a higher ratio of time spent watching TV to time spent reading? So Molly had 16 people reading, right? 16 hours watching TV and 20 hours reading. Then you have 8 hours watching TV and 20 hours reading. So which is the correct option? Sorry, 8 hours to 10 hours. So they are equivalent ratios. The correct option is they are equivalent. The correct option is 9 if they are equivalent. Which sponge recipe called for 4 liters of lemon lime soda and 2 liters of pineapple juice? Static sponge recipe requires 6 liters of lime soda and 3 liters of pineapple juice. Which recipe has a higher ratio of lemon lime soda to pineapple juice? So that is Stacky's recipe had higher ratio of option number 2 is the correct option that is Stacky's. Four people are 63. Okay, you need to compare them in percentage forms. So they are exactly equal. So they are equal. When preparing the cheese for the pizzas, but with Atkins Pizza Restaurant makes 6 kilograms of Parmesan cheese and 40 kilograms of mozzarella. At Taylor's Pizza Restaurant, the book makes 3 kilograms of Parmesan cheese and 7 kilograms of what this restaurant uses a lower ratio of Parmesan. 6 kilogram to 12. 6 kilogram Parmesan to 14 mozzarella, and then 3 kilogram to 7. So they are the correct option is. Yeah. Monica went on 2 days fishing trip. On the first day, she caught 15 catfish and 3 trout. On the second day, she caught 9 catfish and 2 trouts. On which day of the fishing trip did Maria catch alone the shore catfish to trout? If rain they should be 9 they should be. They should be multiplied by 100. So that is 500%, right? And 9 will be divided by 9 divided by multiplied by 100. That is 450. So the question is, on which day of the fishing did Maria catch and lower fishing? The lower which shows on the second day. The correct option was second day. Their option was the other option. At Windale High School, group members of the men's track team competing long distance events and following the shore. So that is 20 divided by 14 times 100. That is 104. On the men's track, 10 run in long distance evening and 7 run in short distance evenings. Which team has the lower ratio of long distance to short distance running? That is option number B, like the second one, the short distance men's track. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself. So we will begin with 6 math. Chapter we have written down is ratios, proportions, and persons. The lessons we have covered today are ratios, word problems, unit ratios, equivalent ratios, word problem that compare ratios, word problems. So please make sure the next session is complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework content. Next session is going to be more helpful. Any of the lessons we can simply click on the like chat button. Tutors are available here to help you, or either you can write down the question in the chat box and you will be able to answer all your questions and confusions. And so and that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.